I lived in the same neighborhood since I was 13, and me having the opportunity to visit what was this school up north? It was a
It was
wonderful
Oscar Mayer. If we compare school from out south to up north, you daggone see the difference. Like, it was what we would want our school community to see, and it's like, so why do these kids have it and ours don't?
and that made me wonder, like, do I have to move out the neighborhood in order for my kids to have this type of learning? And I said, why our kids can't have this type of education? That's my biggest regret of keeping my kids in the school that they was at because they didn't give them the opportunity to grow.
Looking back on the school closings, what did you think was the worst part of that?
Oh, where should I start? Because
Mm, it was a lot.
it's so much because I see those students that was affected by it, and they was afraid to even go.
Never
Mm,
showed up.
never showed up.
We're left with kids going to jail. We're left with these kids that have died. We talking about kids that never made it to 17, 18, never graduated from high school, never even saw high school. Who pays for that? Because that's a burden that we carry like it was our fault, and it wasn't.
Mhm.
We was there to pick up the pieces, and ain't no award for that.
So the school closing was not the best choice for no one.
You know, the school closings caused me to go on a hunger strike. So we were on a 30-day hunger strike to save Diet Elementary School.
I wasn't giving them no food.
Absolutely. It was hard. And to be honest, after the hunger strike, I didn't want to organize anymore. I was done. I was like, there is no way in the world and you can go on a hunger strike to save a school. Like, what type of country is this? One night, out of frustration, I was like, you know what? We could protest, we could cuss, we could organize, we could go off, but none of that will change until we start to change policy. And I was having a conversation with myself and God. He was like, "What you gonna do?" And I was like, "I'm gonna run for office." And I was like, "Did I say that out loud? I'm gonna run for office." And so when I first ran, didn't think I was gonna win. But when it came down to it, I wound up becoming Alderwoman Jeanette Taylor. When I remember why I'm there, I'm just making sure I'm humble. And so I tell people all the time, I know what it's like to have to live with my mother because I can't afford the rent. I know what it's like to be wondering how I'm gonna get my kids to school. Like I know that. And so I operate in that sense. I don't make legislation that helps me and hurt other people. But I'm also there to make sure that we do the impossible.
That's a wow moment.
Ooh, it is. Speaking truth to power, being in spaces where we create some real change. I had a principal tell me, your mouth gonna get you in trouble. It does every day, literally. And I never forgot that she said it. And it's funny, I ran into her an adult and she was just like, don't ever stop speaking your truth. Don't ever do it. I have not stopped speaking the truth and people don't like it. They'll be okay though.